Hello, everybody. It's another Wednesday and very excited to be here with you. And I hope that you're ready to sit back, relax, have a drink in hand, and listen as we review the Duckhook Masters that happened at Pecanwood. And then we look forward to Centurion coming up this Sunday. Golf doesn't end. Tournament after tournament after tournament. So if you are into social golf, or anybody who's doesn't watching already that knows, if you're into social golf, this is the place to be to test your skills regularly at tournaments. So we can test your skills also on your keyboard, fastest fingers, so that we can see what you have to say and join us in our conversation tonight. So let's get straight into it, everybody. This is my lineup. We've got Fricky. We've got the Masters champion of 2025, Jamie. I have been cut to smithereens, sharing. And then we got Andre for the first time on the Duckhook show. Welcome, Andre.
Hello, thank you very much.
And then there's Donnie.
How's it, guys?
How you doing? Okay.
Mezzo, it's the start of the Easter swing, so we're looking forward to this lekker week, I think, 2 weeks.
100%. Start of the Easter swing. It's going to be fun. It's going to be 3 tournaments in 7 days. If you're playing all 3, well done. Thank you for the support and good luck in getting your spot at CCJ to take on the Strixon Challenge against myself and Tandy. If you're not, you're going to have to win something, at least. Right. Unless you're Bernard and you just keep raking up the points. That's ridiculous. Another top 10 finish. I'm going to go straight down to our new Masters and Major champion, Jamie. When I sent you a message, I said, well done. And you said, I can't believe it. So, how are you feeling?
No, absolutely over the moon, Maz. I really didn't see that round coming. It's I've never really done particularly well at the majors. All the courses that you seem to pick are ones that I can't play at. So it's finally happened for me.
Just quickly, if you had to sum up everything in one sentence, what went right?
I would say my putting. I've been striking the ball pretty well for a long time. I just can't putt. I come off sort of every round with sort of 7 or 8 3 putts, and I just did a sort of tweak technically a little while back, and it's suddenly I'm sort of holding putts and not missing from 3 foot, which has been a bit of a pain for me over the last year or so.
You didn't invest in a lab putter or something like that?
No, I don't invest in golf stuff. I'm too tight. It's too expensive to buy stuff now.
Have you got your lab putter?
No, not yet.
You're still waiting for the second mortgage to come in.
But it's going to come. It's going to come.
I think it's 12,000 Rand.
Yes.
What?
Anyway, I hope that you, off your +1, managed to go to +2 with your 12,000 Rand plus handicap. That's ridiculous. Andre, first time on the show, -5 at Pecanwood. Unbelievable round. I saw your back nine. Crazy stuff. What happened with you?
Yeah, so front 9 I turned on even actually. And then the back 9 there was just a couple of holes that just I made par, and they all just fell into place. So
to make putts.
I did actually. My putting was very well, but I think the main thing was keep the driver in the short stuff, eh?
Yeah, always. Great. I want to go to the chat line quickly, and then we'll break it down even further. Hansi says, hello. Can't wait for Sondag. Vika says, goeienaand, ducks. Martin says, non-ducks. Karen says, hello, everybody. Frikkie says, hello, men's. Brian says, evening, ducks. Well done, Jamie. Great golf. Was great to watch a round like that. Well played. So I assume that Brian played with you, Jamie.
Yeah.
Rudolph, non-duckies. Bernard says, awe, ducks and duckettes. Hello, Bernard. Nico Kruger says, evening. Ian, hello. I don't know what that says. What is he saying there?
Hello, ducks. It's just from backwards.
Ooh, excellent. Okay. I see for those people. And then, Jamie, you've got a couple of fans. Hansi says, congratulations, my captain. He's referring to Thursday league captain from 2024. Rudolph says, well done, Mr. Sherry. Gary says, mighty ducks. Well done, Mr. Sherry. Mark says, good evening, Duckhook. Good evening. And then the ultimate question is coming, Ian, is coming. Hansi says, alcohol. Oh, no, there's parts of that. Well done, Mr. Vessels, Gary says. Okay. Let's just get the question out of the way. Who broke the trophy?
Not me. Not me.
It was just busted.
Yeah,
It's a,
I think
yeah.
it was an act of God. I think it was so shocked that who was holding it, it just crumbled.
It must be. I was saying to Flicky,
Can you go back to the picture of Jamie? I just quickly want to show that there we had the trophy.
okay,
And just quickly want to go there.
we'll get it just now. We'll get it just now.
Okay. When you guys see it, see how he holds it. That's not how you hold a glass trophy. I'm just saying,
So it was me then.
It had to be you.
That trophy has been through some trials and tribulations because it's not the first time that things need to be fixed. So maybe it's just an omen that it's time to have it replaced. Ian, let me tell you a story. Ian says, "Can I buy this trophy? Keep it here, keep it safe." So I said, "No, what else am I going to use?" Vrachtig. I think Ian broke it before he left. Before he left, one of these. Yeah. I got to remind you of some things, people. So let me remind you of this stuff. First of all, like Fricky said, it is the Easter swing. And this is what it means. Centurion on the 6th of April, coming up this Sunday. Park View. And I think we play Park View in May as well. So the Thursday boys get a chance to play Park View. If you play Sunday and Thursday, you get 2 chances to play Park View. That's on the 10th of April. Then Houghton, the home of the Joburg Open, that did not happen too long ago, is on the 13th of April. So that is what the Easter swing looks like. And if you want to know what the Strixon Easter Challenge is, well, that's what I was saying earlier. 3 tournaments in 7 days. Most ranking points overall over the 3 rounds will be part of the Strixon Challenge. And then a fourth person will be chosen. And then you join us at CCJ on that. It's our treat. Well, actually, it's Tandy Street. It'll be fun. Yay. All right. And then, just to recap quickly, the team clash is coming. It's now probably 6 weeks away. Pretoria versus Josie. If you have not entered yet, there's 3 spots left. I can tell you that everybody except Donnie is going on this panel because Jamie is going. Surprise, surprise. He's part of Team Josie, and Andre is going, and he's part of Team Pretoria. So that'll be good fun. Looking forward to it, gents?
Yeah, Mazo, definitely. I think the guys also entered, Maurits and Bernard, due to the fact that there's ranking points up for grabs, and Burns obviously, in the player of the season. Jamie obviously now in the player of the season. I'm glad that he's there. And Wesley, yeah, I think you're gonna climb the leaderboard if we win, if the Joburg team win, eh?
300 rank points. It's not nothing.
Yeah.
It's not nothing. Okay, so let's move on to Pecanwood, right? And the Masters. We woke up in the morning, it was raining, and everybody was panicking. Do we drive all the way to Hearties in the rain just to drive home? And then we cross our fingers, well, you guys cross your fingers, and you're like, okay, we'll do it. Fricky gets hold of the people at Pecanwood, and they say, you play in the rain, doesn't matter. Take us through it. I want to know. Paint the picture. Your oaks get there, and you're all kind of kicking off. Then what happened?
So, Maza, let me start with the day before. So I got a call from one of the ducks. He says, tomorrow it's raining, it's now pouring down, what are we doing? I said, well, I haven't heard anything. We're playing. So the next day I got like 6 messages from the duck saying, are you ever going to let us know? Are we playing? I said, well, as far as I know, I'm playing. I'm trying to get hold of them. Phones are not working. Send an email. Luckily, Levi, in the end, he responds and says, phone this number. So I phoned the number. He says, boys, we are playing, So I thought, yes, like it, man. Wayne is already there. He says it's coming down, and I'm thinking, I'm driving, I'm seeing videos, pictures. It's coming down. When we get there, it's coming down. I'm thinking to myself, I'm looking at the court. These fairways looks alright. Bunkers full of water. Anyway, so we start teeing off, and I think probably about our second hole, third hole, maybe. It just opens up, and lovely day in the end. We couldn't drive the fairways in the first half, but then from there everything was good. But I mean, so many messages. Are we playing? Are we playing? I actually thought a couple of guys won't pitch up, but everyone pitched up. And
very good. Well done, everybody. I also thought, I asked Fricky when I phoned him just before he teed off, and he said, did everybody arrive? And he said, yeah, can you believe it? So well done. Donnie, what did you think?
Well, I got there. I got actually next to Pecanwood in that Centurion where it's like just past the gate of Pecanwood. It's like I actually had breakfast with Simon, and when I got there, it was bucketing down. We were sitting outside looking. You couldn't even see the mountain at the back.
Wow.
And also, Simon made a joke and said, "It's like, yo, you guys are going to use scuba gear today." And I think like we were there for like sort of 45 minutes to an hour. It's like just having a chat at breakfast. And when we left, it was just a slight drizzle, and we could see the mountain at the back. And it was like, I said, okay, well, at least like if it's a drizzle, I'm happy to play in that because like I don't want another. It's like I have Africa scenario.
Yes.
But
shows you.
no,
Duckhook weather, everybody. We just needed to give it a chance, and it came.
Yeah.
Right. Gary says everybody should be fined for the weather thing. Oh, gentlemen, it's the hardest thing ever. Is to be the one that has to decide what's happening with the weather because you don't want to call it off in case that happens, but you don't know if it's going to happen. So we ain't no fortune tellers, and you're just stuck, and you're like,
Maz, I want to mention that. So just for everyone, we have a Duckhook group, and Maz and Ryan says to me, "Good luck making the choice." So they leave me to make the choice. So luckily I didn't have to. But yeah,
I wasn't there. What am I supposed to do? I was down the road at Blair Athol. By the time I got there, it had cleared up, and I thought, oh, okay. And then an hour later, it was beautiful for golf. So I thought, geez, I lucky are we. I hope it's the same down the road. All right. I'm going to show you the top 10, everybody, of what happened and transpired. Jamie Sherry, -7. Can you believe? And it's medal, people. 43 points, 850 ranking points, which has obviously vaulted him up the player of the season standings. Andre Wessels, -541. This has also put you right up there, Andre, if you didn't know or you haven't checked what the standings are. Jason Ivins, good round, -3. Dana Perimol, I kind of backed him a bit because I thought he was into form, and not bad. He was, I think, close to the top after the first 9. Tommy Fenter was also around there. Bernard Schultz, another -1. Can you believe, for 10 handicap? And apparently he went double-double the last 2 holes to Courts Commando, that thing. So he could have finished on -5 again. Imagine how many points that would have been. Blocks him. It would have been, I don't even want to work it out. Gerard Bezanot, Ashley Herman playing well. Grant Nell also featured right up there for a long time and then gone. Very interesting. While we go through Jamie's scorecard, Jamie, well done on winning an entry to the Classic. Are you coming now?
I have been given permission. Yes, so I shall be turning up. That's why I was playing the weekend clash, because I can never make the tour. So I thought I'd better turn up for one of them. And now I'm going to both. I haven't told the wife about the weekend one yet, but the Highland has been cleared.
Just don't cancel the weekend one now. That's a bluff.
No.
That's amazing. It's really cool. Frick, we must just put him in a nice room. We'll put him in the. Maybe we just stick him with Ian in his mansion house. I think he'll enjoy that.
Yeah. They can share the trophy there, half.
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
Ian, which half of the trophy do you want? Do you want the top half or the bottom half? Here's your scorecard. Take us through it quickly. I see a birdie on the 7th and a birdie on the 14th.
Yes, so I started off okay, and just pretty solid, and then I checked it halfway because I was doing the app. So, and I saw, Dana, Grant, even Ronnie were ahead of me. So I thought, these guys are serial winners. So I didn't expect to really have a chance. And then on the 10th, I duffed my tee shot. I don't think I got past the ladies. So I made a bogey on the 10th, and then sort of started pulling it back slowly. And then I got to the 13th. I think that's the par 3 on the dam, which the 13th, 14th, 15th, those holes have beaten me up over the years.
Yeah, not this time.
No, and I think, generally my liquid refreshment starts to play a factor around those holes. So that's why I'm being on a bit of a health kick at the moment. I wasn't drinking. So suddenly I parred the 13th and it was a stroke hole. And then I birdied the 14th. I hit a 7, hit the flag. And I had a foot putt. And then Then I realised, I might have a chance here. And I saw Wayne, and he said, "No, I think you're in the lead, or I was tied with someone." And then I parred 15th on a stroke hole again, and then that was it. It was squeaky bum time. I've never been so nervous over sort of 3 or 4 holes in my life. It was awful, but it all came good. I hit everything out the middle. Part 16, part 17, and I was stroking on 18, and I knew I just needed one good drive, and I should be there. And then I hit a good drive, and then hit an awful second, and then it was my day, because I was in the bunker on the right, and it's quite a big bunker, and it's steep, and I got it just out the top, and it was rolling back in, and it hit like a tuft of grass just to stay on the edge, and then I 2-putted from there. So
Sure.
Yeah, my
that
day.
must have been squeaky bum time.
Awful.
I
stood on that 18th, and I said to Brian, I've never been so nervous hitting a golf ball in my life.
You know what they
awful.
say? They say in golf, pressure is a privilege, because that means you're in contention to win. So you had the privilege of some pressure for a change.
Yes, it was nice. Because of the weather, I had spare clothes, so I could change my pants before I got to the green.
Nice. Awesome. Great to hear. Andre, take us through your scorecard. Look at that. I wanted to highlight from 11 with that birdie and 16. You made up 6 shots. Brilliant.
Yeah, so after the front 9, I was turning on even after parring the 9th. So the back 9 just fell into place. I mean, even on the 10th, I didn't have the best drive, but I still made par. On the 11th, that birdie was on in 2, but it was quite a far putt to make, and I made that. The 12th, me and my partner Paul, we rather won't talk about that. But yeah, and then I just had a couple of pars in a row to pull it back, and I knew around the 16s I was close to there. I didn't check the scorecard at all, but I knew from the 4-ball that I was there or thereabouts. So I thought just finish strong, and but not good enough. But I mean, 5 under, I'll always be happy about that.
What I wanted to say is, so close. Like, this could have easily gone your way. You could have easily been the Masters champion. Yo, man, that would have been incredible.
100% Maz. But you know what? When I play, if you give it to me beforehand, saying 5 under, I'll take it every time.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of mistakes I made on the course. So it's just Jamie made a little bit less, and that's it.
There we go. What handicap did you play off, Andre?
16.
Okay, so you were almost half each other. Nice. Donnie, just give us a bit of a highlight from the lowest handicapper. Well, I'll bring this in with you, because you and Jamie both shot 75 gross, so you guys were the lows. So give us a bit of a synopsis of your round.
Sure, Maz. 4 holes that cost me. I was 2 under gross by standing on the 13th tee box, and I hit a bit of a bad tee shot there on the par 3, cost me a drop. I hit, strangely enough, 14. I hit the middle of the fairway, and I thought, no, it's going to be, I'm 155 out. It's like wind a little bit from the back, take a choke down, 8 iron. And I was actually on that bunk on the right, on the back side of the green, the upslope of there. So I had to actually only sort of try and hit it out sort of sideways. So I got 5 there. Unfortunately, a bad tee shot on the next hole also made a drop. Then I made par, short-sided myself on 17. On the right-hand side, made double. So 4 holes cost me 5 shots, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I was playing lucky.
Yeah, but you like Pecanwood as well. I think many people like Pecanwood. They say Frikkie sucked on the day, right?
Yeah.
30 points is not sucking yet.
How much?
30 points.
Crap.
Look, I'm happy with that. I played cap. I'll be very honest. My ironing was not really. I mean, just like that rough got me. Drive obviously found some of the rough, but yeah, just struggled to get out. And like I said, ironing not so lekker. But
Sorry, man. Gents, give us a bit of a rating for when we finish the other graphics, and I'll go through it, what you thought for the guys who played. Hansi wants to know, did the wife clear the Highland Gate? Tour or
Yes.
the office? Management.
Is the wife.
Yeah. Nico, top half, he doesn't like the bottom. Oh, okay. That's in reference to which half Ian wants of the trophy.
I can tell you that much.
Yeah. Hansi saw the monster drive Paul hit on 12. What is he referring to? What did Paul do on 12?
That was probably this
I'll explain to you.
Go for it.
Because I was playing with him.
Tell us.
So Paul on the 12th, he hit his first drive to the left, probably out of bounds.
On the par 5? Okay.
On the par 5.
So into
so
those
he
things there.
re-teed. And his next shot was not off the tee box. So that he was there for 3. Then his fourth shot was either gone or not far again. So he was playing for 5th. He ended up with 11.
Wow. Well, welcome to medal, Paul. Don't worry. You made an 11 on a par 5. I've made a 12 on a par 3.
What was Dorian's score on the third hole?
It was a 12, wasn't it?
Something stupid like that, yeah. The third hole, that par 3. He was in the bunker, if you know that par 3 on the left. And he kept pew, pew, pew into the water. And then he kept dropping. Dropped, left it in, hit in the water, and then he's like, no, I'm going to play it out of here, I'm going to play it out of here, instead of like dropping in the red stuff there. Karen says, Fricky slayed by the Viking again.
Ah, shit, I forgot about that. Yes. So, Mazza, let me tell that quickly, because, thank you, Karen.
It's okay, it's a 2-hour show today.
I can't beat the Viking of a 16 handicap, and I can't beat the Viking from a 10 handicap. So I suck.
Bunny.
Yes. But remember, he was 4 or 5, I think 5, with 2 holes to play. I'm just saying. He was chasing Andre big time.
Just can you imagine? I can't understand. It's unbelievable how somebody can play so well.
Right. Mazzo,
yes.
Just to interrupt quickly. So I played with Donna on the day. And he was 2 over gross walking onto the 13th. And at that stage, I wasn't looking at the leaderboard, but I think he started looking. And there it was just like literally like zip, 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 zip.
Gone. It's tough. Pressure. Couldn't handle the pressure. Right. We're going to go through our normal stuff. Fricky, look at this. The guys who made the most ranking points over the qualifying cycle, teed off last and made the most 4-ball alliance points. Well done.
Yeah, this was mostly Grant and Bernard. I mean, obviously, Grant was at some stage in the lead, and Bernard was close to the lead. Me and Gerard de Brito had a lovely with the guys looking and cheering them on. So,
The 2-point on the 17th, and you still won. Sure.
Yeah, so obviously, I think Gerard de Brito made the 2 points. He might have made, no, it was 1-1. Yeah, come to think about it. So, yeah, it was terrible.
And that's the par 3.
Yeah. Cease, man. Cease. Best of the par 3s. Lucas Burke taking it on a -3. Very nice. With 3 points on the 3rd, 13th, and 17th. Who is that? Jamie, -1. So at least under on the par 3s. Very steady going, Jamie. Well done. And then the rest of the guys who were in there, Edward Kutzer, George Hunter, -1, Graham de Villiers, -1. Let's go to the best of the par 4s and see who tops that. Well, Andre and Jamie, the 2 boys on the show. Very nice. 25 points just on the par 4s. That's pretty impressive.
Corporate day.
Yeah, it is a corporate day. We went over Andre's run from hole whatever it was to whatever it is, and you can see it there, 11, 14, 15, and so on.
Maz, even including the 9th there, and the 10th is the par 5 where
Look at that.
Where I didn't stroke, so that was just a 2-pointer, but
brilliant. Well done, gents. Good scoring. Donnie, I don't see you anywhere. Are you
You'll see me
here?
on the next.
There you go. -1 on the par fives, as it should be. If you should be making plenty. The big hitters. Bernard's -2. Bobby takes the glory. Would have made a birdie on the 7th, on the par 5. 7th. Andre also there.
He did.
Very nice. Donnie's there. Donnie, anything you want to add to this par 5-ness?
Yeah, no, it's just a few chances that went slipping. Otherwise, it could have been 1 or 2 extra. So
Can I say something on the par fives? So I played with Jandre, and I remember, was it PCC you won, and you were saying how far this guy hits the ball. Oh my word. It was frightening. That ball screamed as it left the club.
Is it?
On the, I think it was the 12th where they have the bunker in the middle, the par 5. He had a 9-iron in. I mean, I hit my best drive as well, like a Happy Gilmore, just to try and get over that bunker, and I just made it by a couple of inches. This thing was still going up as it went over that bunker.
And did
And
he
then
hit
he
a
just
4-iron or a driver?
Yeah. And that 414 where you go over the water, there was a big puddle just to the right of the green. He landed it in that puddle. Just
Amazing.
yeah, right. Still
It's the
beat it,
difference
mate,
when you're
but
20 and you can smash it. Wow, that's amazing. I haven't played with him, so I'd like to see how far. I would like to put all the big hitters in one 4-ball and see how that
he'll
goes.
take
I know Paul's going to be in that 4-ball because he can't finish the hole. You know, the first shot's like, pew. Second shot. Pew. Gary says, but they were consistent the whole way. Yes, I think I took that in out of context with the rest of this conversation. How many holes marked Boopster? Ek weet nie. Right, moving on. What do we got left? This is the hole ranks, and this is different because it's gross or metal. It's a bit of a different average and reflection. So 1 eagle. Who made the eagle?
not me.
No one. 39 birdies, 258 pars, 276 bogeys. I'm just going to jump through to nightmares. There's 22 nightmares. That means there's like 8+. Well done to the guys who made nightmares. The hardest hole on the course was the 17th, the par 3.
That's thanks to Fricky's 4-ball.
Yeah.
The average on that hole is 4.2. That is pathetic.
It's tough bunkers, man. Though. Yes, like, man.
So, Maz, the
50 meters, people.
no. It played 180, and the pin was right at the back corner right.
Sure.
So, if you were on the bunk on the right, you short-sided yourself properly.
Okay.
So no, it was difficult. It was playing difficult.
And then the 18th is the second hardest hole, averaging a bogey. The easiest hole was the 4th, which is, it should be, it's not a very long hole. So that was an average of almost par, 4.52. And then where's the second or easiest hole? The 10th, the par 5 10th was the second, just over average as well. So that's not too bad, I'll tell you. That's not too bad. I got a couple of comments here that I just want to also read. What did it say? Oh, the 4-ball alliance. Yes, Gary. Thank you for saying that. And then Moritz made the eagle.
Mm-hmm.
Bernard,
where did he make the eagle?
Let us know where he made the eagle. Say again?
Edwin made 11 on 17.
Edwin.
And 11.
Is Edwin in the field?
Edwin.
Edwin.
Well, that's what Nancy said. One of his comments. Saw Edwin make 11 on 17.
I didn't realize he was in the field. Am I completely confused?
Unless that's another time that he played, but
unless that's maybe it's yeah. It's probably another time. Sorry, Ansi. Yes, I got confused there. I want to play back you the predictions from last show for Pecanwood. This is what everybody had to say. I can promise you, nobody said 7 under.
I'm very bad at score predictions, but considering it's middle, let's say -3.
Okay, I like it. And then your partner says -2. He agrees with you. Rudolph he says Burns on -4, so you got 1 on your side. Brian says -2. Jared says -3.
For me, I think a player that have a good chance to win is Gerard de Bruyne.
Okay.
I think he's destined to win one major,
Yeah.
a few majors. But yeah, I think Gerard de Bruyne is the one that I'm choosing prediction to
Juliet
win.
agrees with you. She says -4 Gerard de Bruyne. Jaco says Gerard de Bruyne as well. Okay, so it looks like there is a bit of a Gerard de Bruyne. Wimpy says Bernard, 7 under. Bloody hell. Can you imagine? Off now at 10, because I can tell you that's what your handicap. If you go 7 under again, that would be ridiculous. Hansi says -5. Frana says -3. Vika says -2. Nico says -4. Ricky says -2. Via asked Burns how to beat Frikkie. Match play. Just cover that. Thanks for the question. Kieran says Grant Nell -2. Grant's in form and his handicap is helping him. For
The last 4 ball.
Yeah, the winner could come from a last 4 ball easily.
Yes.
Jaco Min says -2. Peter Zach says conditions will be soft, so -5. Sure, middle, that's good play. Paul Vellenkamp, Jaco Jacob is a -3. Sure. This is tough, eh? When I look at this field, a lot of people are in form. I didn't even look where Jaco Jacobs came. How did he go?
He struggled a bit.
I think it was +3. They're about +3.
Okay. Okay. Do you want to know what the player of the season's yes, the player of the season standings look like?
Who was closest now?
To what? Oh,
To the prediction.
I was talking to you in the background.
Nobody.
-5. Hansi said -5. Did anybody say -6? Apologies.
So let's take Jamie out. Andre Wessels, you win. Hansi, you got the best score. Well done.
What I can say for certain
Yes,
is
I
nobody
agree.
went for Jamie.
Including himself.
Nobody, including himself. Okay, let's have a look at the player of the season after the Masters and all those points got allocated. So this is what it looks like now. Just look at the difference between first and second. Because this man, after 10 events, is still averaging, not that he's played all 10, still averaging 420 points. That's also crazy.
That's crazy.
Jandre's second, 251. Jamie, you have jumped up. You weren't even in the top 10 to 239.06. Okay, well done. Well done. Nico is there. He only plays Thursday, so you'll slowly start falling away. Ashley has done well to stay up here, averaging 180.84. Ryan moved down from third. Grant moved down from 6. Andre, you jumped into the top 10, averaging 112.80. Gary's back into the top 10, 168.52. And then Bobby was 9th, moved down to 10th. So that's what it looks like now. But I also want to remind you of this, gentlemen, and that is the person who gets the most ranking points. So the person with the most ranking points, it's close now because Bernard's got 1,680. But Jamie, you are literally less than 7 points behind him. That's pretty cool.
Mazo, so far, Jamie is winning this because Burns is in the lead on the player of the season. So, based on the rules that we have applied, Jamie is the winner. So.
Fine. So Jamie will get the prize if it finished today. Andre, up to third. Gary's up to fourth. Jaco. His Brinky is nowhere else, but he is in the top 5 of ranking points earned so far this season. So keep it up, boys. Keep it up. Fight until the end, and we'll see what all comes out of it. No. I want to do the rankings quickly to finish this off. What's that?
We have to change that picture of Jamie because every time I see it, I just cringe. I see that little trophy thing just.
Yeah. Nightmares. Someone called -7 on Bernard. No, never.
Vimpy.
Vimpy said -7. Oh, wow. Well done, Vimpy. You get 1,000 credits.
No.
I asked for a how was the course? I got nothing. So nobody wants to answer that. So we'll do it. Frikkie, give me that out of 10. Everything. Just one. Boom.
Look, obviously from the course conditions, bunkers obviously very wet, but I mean the playing conditions was
And
really,
the
really.
day and the hole.
I would say 8. Really, it was lovely.
Jamie would go 10 out of 10 for sure.
Yeah, 11. Everything was perfect.
That means
I
Andre's
would have
10.
said -7, eh?
Yeah, I'll give it a 9. I mean, for me, the bunkers, but it's always the weather is going to affect that. Some of them were hard, some of them were soft, some of them were wet. But everything else was just great.
Awesome. Donnie?
Yeah, I think I'll go. My first thought was 7.5, but I'll bump it up to 8.
Nice.
Of course, was wet. Bunkers was unfortunately, it's like couldn't play out of it, or most of them. Greens were a bit slowish, not as quick as what it normally is. So
Gary says 0 out of 10, but that's because he didn't play. Thanks, Gary. Okay, Kieran is... Can you put the volume on the Strixon promo down? Everyone in the lounge just shat themselves. That's the point, because then you said, what was that Strixon thing? Oh, wait, I said Strixon. Sorry, Kieran, sorry. It's just... All right, let's move on. That is the Masters. Whether we play Pecanwood next year in a major, to be seen. We'll see.
That's my vote.
It's time, because it's match day 3 of the team series coming up at Centurion. So our focus shifts to that. There we have it, match day 3. Before we take a break from the team series, this is who's up against who. Quacktain America is taking on the Mighty Ducks, and the Gladiators are taking on the Mafia this weekend at Centurion. This is what the standings look like as we go into it. The Gladiators are leading on a total of 10. Mighty Ducks had a great comeback at Glendower to move their total to 7. Mafia, not so much, 6.5, and Quacktain America, if I'm remember correctly, got a hiding. So they're 3.5 and minus 25 points different, which is going to take a miracle to come back from that. But this is what it's all about, is to fight, and fight more. No. And who's Quacktain America? Put your hands up here. Did you say, Andre? Come on, up your game, Andre. Is it your fault? Oh, no, you got rebought, but you got dropped the first game. Aye.
The first game was my fault, not the second game. But remember, 2 games later, we can get rid of that minus 25 points difference. Easy peasy.
Just in 2 games.
Yes. Like Gary says he's on a roll here. He says
games.
Endgame Part 2. For those Marvel fans out there.
Marvel never ends.
Marvel never ends. Okay, so this is what it looks like. As before, here's a credit balance if you want to know what it stands like now. Quacktain's got 351,500. Maybe he should have spent more money. He might not be last. Mighty Ducks, 258,000. The Mafia, 199. And then the Gladiators, 89,000 credits going into this one. As before, I'm going to show you the 2 teams taking each other's on pairings. We'll break it down and show them who they play. Nobody knows who they're going to be playing up against. Nobody knows except me. So let's see what it looks like. Quacktain. Henning and Graham. So Graham's got a new partner, Henning. He completely dropped. Who was it, Ricky? Sorry, Ricky. Andre, you've got George. You take my place in this team. Enjoy George. Not the city, but the player. Leonard and Ryan are playing together. Grant and Deerwald are together. Sheldon and Chris are a new pairing. And then Shane and Leon will be a pairing for Quacktain America. This is Graham's team. They take on the Mighty Ducks. And this is what the Mighty Ducks look like. Stefan and Martin go at it again. Gary and Granville move up the order into second. Jamie and Kevin, there you go. Your partner who said, why did you shoot so low? Frick and Peter, another pairing. This is the 3rd time for you guys.
Yes.
Rudy
Yeah,
and
we're
Riyad,
looking
I think
good.
it's also a third time. And then Paul and Kunrad is back in the mix. We'll be taking pairing up. Right, Flicky, what do you think?
Yes. Gooi hom, laat ons sien teen wie speel ons.
Okay, wil jy sien? Hier sê.
Yes, please.
So, Henning and
Damn
Graham
it.
taking on Stefan and Martin. Andre,
Yeah.
you're taking on Gary and Granville. Leon and Leonard, and Ryan are taking on Jamie and Kevin. There you go, Jamie. Easy game.
Yeah. And so Ryan's in charge of my handicap, so I guess that's me.
Fricky, it's the second week now that you're going to take on these boys. Oh no,
Yeah,
the other
so
one was Leon.
yes, like look, I'm scared of Grant because yeah, obviously he had 4 pointers and 3 points at state mines and broke
Okay.
us. But yeah, hopefully that Peter Zach can be on form and yeah, club those guys. We'll
Sheldon and Chris are taking on Rudy and Riyad. And Shane makes his debut, I think. And Leon van Arda are taking on Paul and Kunrad. So that should be very interesting. We'll show you what the T-sheet looks like just now. That's right. Moving on. Gladiators pairings. Here's a gladiator.
Mazza,
Hello.
just before you just carry on there, I just saw Graham's comment. You actually got the credits wrong. It's supposed to be other side around.
Whatever. Man, you got the wrong way around. As long as I didn't get the teams wrong, that would have been a mess. Completely. Where were we? Before Graham rudely interrupted us. Changing the subject here. Jenny and Kun Senior are playing together. Jenny, just don't stand behind him when he's putting because he's going to shout at you. Shouted at me before. If you stand right behind him, he's like, please move. Vaughan and Ashley, they are always a pairing. Unbeatable. Ian and Quibus, I think that's a new pairing. Donnie, you're playing with Frana.
Yeah, we played last time as well. So, yeah.
Did you win last time?
Yes, we did. We did.
Anyway. Grant is taking on Sorrel. As you can see, Jaco Jacobs is not here because he's playing at Fan Court on his little trip that was perfectly scheduled. And Jaco S and Donna are playing together. What was that, Frankie?
How is Frana coming sooner than Jaco and them? Because, I mean, Frana's also there, isn't it?
I think he probably got an earlier flight. He probably booked earlier. So the other boys get back, but they get back at like 11. So to get from the airport to out of the plane, out of all that, and get to Centurion, they won't make tee off. That's pretty much why. So if they were playing 9 holes, they'd make it. But Frana must have got an earlier flight. Mafia pairings. This is Hansi's team. Hansi's back in the mix. We've got Brian and Mark again. Marius and Henry again. Brandon and Sudesh. Tommy and Simon. I think Simon makes his debut. Yakumin is back, playing with Vickers. And Hansi is playing with Hanu. Good luck, Hansi. The double H's. Double H. Remember double H? No, that was triple H, Donnie. Triple H.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is what it looks like. Playing each other. So Jenny and Kun, Senior, are playing Brian and Mark. Damn, that's such a good comment there. Let me not say it. Ashley and Vaughan taking on Marius and Henry. Ian and Quibus taking on Brandon and Sudesh. Donnie, your guys are taking on Tommy and Simon. Easy game.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see on the day.
Grant and Sorrel is taking on Ayakumin and Vickers. And then Yaku Swanepoel and Donna is taking on Hansi and Hanu. I've got a message. Hansi says, walk over for if Frana doesn't arrive. And then Rolf says, I will fill in for Frana. What did Ian? Oh, you falsehood me on that thing. It's okay. Ian, it's okay. As you can see, this is probably graphic number 50 that you've just looked at. Is there an AI to... Yeah. Anyway, the captains have to choose their MVPs. And this is who they've chosen. Captain America, the captain has chosen himself as the best player on the day. It pretty much means the highest you finish on the leaderboard. The Mighty Ducks has chosen Kevin Ho. Tommy Fenter is the Mafia's choice. And then Gladiators, Yaku's chosen Donna Paramore. So these are the MVPs. So if they win the day or on top, they will get an extra, I can't remember how many points, credits, but they'll get extra credits. Happiness. So that's how it is. It's going to be exciting, everybody. It's going to be very exciting. I'm going to show you the T-sheet soon.
100%. So, Mazo, just on that MVPs, I think 3 of them featured on the major. So, Tommy, Donna, and Kevin. Okay, Kevin didn't really feature, but yeah, I mean, 2 of them, pretty good. That's
He didn't-
good choice, though, eh?
Like I always say, gents, it's form. Golf is form. These oaks are like a whoosh. How long the whoosh will last is the question. Andre, how long will the whoosh last?
Another couple of weeks or months or a year.
Of course.
Until the whoosh goes until the handicap starts going there.
That's it.
Yeah. Just shoot handicap. Awesome.
Hold on, just quickly. What? Jamie, is jy nog wakker? Jamie, is jy wakker?
Yes, I'm awake.
Ja, jy slaap so lekker.
It's more of a resignation look of Ryan, and he's doing the handicap. It's like, I'm waiting for God to abuse me again.
Where's Centurion? So this is now the 4th event of Sunday 1. I can't believe we're already at the 4th event. This year is flying. I don't know about you, but it really is.
Yeah,
Sure,
absolutely.
we're gonna go like this, and it's gonna be Summer Cup time, and then we'll be like, shit, the team match play is still not finished. Sorry, I'm joking.
Next month.
Frikkie, Sunday 1.
Yes.
There you go. Take us through this, Frikkie. Who are you? You are in front.
Yes, I are in front, only by 2 points. My captain of Gary is just close on me. Jaco Jacobs as well. Jaco's not playing though. Stefan and Riet, Leon van Aarde is close on the heels. I think that's quite achievable to get in the next round. Then Wimpy and Andre. I don't think Andre is going to catch us. I mean, with a -5 now from the major, I don't think so. Eh? And then Barry Leon Westhuizen and Ashley Herman. It's a quite good team if that was a shootout team. So, yeah, it's looking good.
Lots to play for. It's nice and tight. We always hope for it to come down to the last event of the season. So hopefully it does.
As hy, Andre, ek het net gejoke, hoor.
Dis okay, ek huil nie.
Hey, joke net.
Hey, joke net.
Hey, joke net. The course layout, we all know what Centurion looks like. They have had their issues with all this rain that has come down. I actually got a video off YouTube not too long ago. This was the 24th of March, which is how long ago? 10 days? No, not even. This is what it looked like. It looked okay, not too bad. But as normal, this par, the one on your left here is that long par 5, 7th, is had a bit of water damage, as you can see in front there. I'm sure this is a week later. I'm sure it's clear. But as you can see, the course does not look bad as of 10 days ago. 8 days ago, whatever you want to call it. All right? So the poor guy is pumping all that water. They just put a bunker there. Nobody's going to hit it there anyway. Just save yourself the effort, boys. Put a bunker there.
They can just extend that. They can just extend that and make it a dam. You know, that would be quite lovely.
Yeah, they could actually. Because that's always a problem. And then always up here in this kink, it always floods here as well. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't want to touch wood, but you know, the problem that they normally have is like if it starts raining, like sort of Irene side, all that water filters through Irene golf course down to where they are, and you know, I've seen some funny videos of stuff that's happened, cars in those rivers and everything, of people on that small road. So I'm just really hoping that we're not getting a lot of hard rain the next couple of days. Because if we don't, then basically it should be actually.
This hole also flooded.
Yeah.
So, Maz, I played there last week, Monday, and that hole, the 6th, was a par 3, playing almost from just in front of that bunker that we see now.
Yeah.
And the 16th, obviously, also a par 3, but apparently now that par 5 that you showed previously is also a par 3. So we're playing a par 68.
Oh, I see. Now. And Ian has just said that Centurion is a par rating of 68. So thanks for that. Shame.
Yeah.
Must suck.
Yeah, so we got 7 par 3s. How many closest to the pins do we have?
Might have to rethink this. You couldn't have told me this before the show.
Miskien moet ons daai kappies uitdeel, Mazza. Dat daai van Hansie, die Max.
As the markers.
No, for the closest to the pin.
Oh, yes, sure. Have a go. The stats. Watch me part. Watch. Stats. South African ranking 68th. Gauteng ranking 57. Course record 62. We could probably beat it now with all the par threes, Donnie. That's good.
Yeah, it's like if the putt is working, we can maybe.
Yeah. Kyle Davido was the winner, minus 339 points last year. The average handicap was 16. Average points 27. And gross 94. 24. Okay, so now you know what to try and beat. Let's have a look at the pins. Oops. These are the pins.
Yeah, we've got the par 3 8th, that nice little Players Island green. That won't be waterlogged. That's always a good green to hit. The Shukron voucher. We've got the par 3 11th. The Duckhook voucher there, one of the tumblers maybe. And then par 4 18th, Golf Concepts voucher, closest in 2. Hopefully that is still a par 4. We'll see.
Yeah, it is.
That one still is. Yes, Hansi. The answer is yes. Score capture is clever. Ryan must just tell them what the new setup is. If it's been like that for a while, I bet it's changed already. I'm pretty sure you could look. He's asking, will the score capture reflect correctly? Pretty sure it will reflect. But do scorecards. Yo, when's the last time we had to count scorecards? I can't even remember. Everybody bring the scorecards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you remember? I can't remember. It's been a long time. One day we're going to get a curveball and we're going to have to sit and sort that out. Yo, that was not fun. Remember the beginning stages before fly scoring?
Yeah. Well, Ryan with his laptop is like putting everything in and then he like goes.
Give me the scorecard. Give me the scorecard. Yeah. Okay, prize giving will start soon, I promise.
Brings back memories there.
Yeah, for those of us who've been around for a long time. Okay, here's what the tee sheet looks like. This will go out on the player pack, everybody. You would have seen on Monday when I sent the tee sheet, it was his names. Now there's colors and everybody's been moved. Like a Christmas tree. There we go. Rudolph, Jonita, Emily Fourie, and Vieja. He's bringing his lovely wife. It's nice to see even more ladies. There's 2 ladies in there. For Bernard, Kendall Herman. Please look after, and Glenn Williams and Joanne Erasmus, because Kendall is Ashley's better half, but Ashley is involved in the team series. There you'll have it. The separation of who is who. Like Jenny, Kun, take over Brian and Mark, so on and so on. So everybody's there. Forget this will go out in the player pack once the handicaps have been allocated. Should be done tomorrow. You should get it tomorrow. There's a 4-ball right at the end because these guys need to tee off later. Right. 10th. Donnie, are you on this one? Flicky, you are there. 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. 12 o'clock.
We've got 2 spots left if anybody wants to join us. It would be nice to fill that. Wayne Redu, Juliet Horn, Gerard de Brito, and Jacobus Erasmus are there. Then it goes down to the other team matches. And at the end, Marco Caldera, Daniela Caldera, Raymond Patterson, and Luzanne Combrink. They played at Modderfontein, the first 2, but Raymond and Luzanne are new. There's actually, if Luzanne, I'm assuming that's a lady.
Yes. Yeah.
That's quite a few ladies. That's great, guys. Whatever we've done, we've attracted some ladies, which is awesome. Keep it going. Keep it going.
Sorry, Maz, is this the 1st or the 10th?
What? Oh, sorry, it's the 10th. That's the 10th. As you can see, the first is on both sides.
Be a bit
this
cramped.
Is the first. That is the 10th. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I'll change that.
So, Mazzo, while we're on the ladies, I just want to let you know that we've got a new member as well. So Stefan's wife also signed up. Debit order has been sent. So, yes, Stefan Lombard.
Oh, wow. Nice. Oh, okay, cool. Nice. She's ready to go.
Yes, so she's ready to go. And I know that Ryan's wife is also coming very soon. And if Emmeline, Vieja's wife, plays lekker, I'm 100% sure she'll also sign up. So yeah, we're gonna have a ladies tour soon, eh?
Awesome. So nice. It's just taking long enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been trying a long time. I just want to quickly give you some whole flyovers. Spotting. Here we go. Of the pins that was allocated. This is the 8th. We all know what this island green is all about. About 130 meters normally, D.
Yeah,
Yeah.
130, 140. Yeah, it's a very special hole. It's like I think it's awesome. Gives you almost that 17th of Sawgrass vibe. So yeah, no, definitely. It's a nice iron in there. Just try and go for the center of the green. Just play it safe.
Nice. Right, the next one is the 11th, which is that long one with the waist bunker all the way on the right side. This normally plays between 180 and 200, depending where the pin and the tee box is.
And it's also a little bit.
Sorry, Donnie. It's got that little bit of a dip just before the green on the right-hand side. So if you hit it just short on the right, it just jumps into that waist bunker there.
Yeah, it slopes quite down there. On the
You're
right.
taking note, Jamie. You're still with us.
Yes, yeah. I'll see you in the bunker on Sunday.
18. This is 18. You hit a good drive, and you probably got about, what, 150 left?
Yeah, it all depends how good your drive is, like, and also where the tee box is. You know, I've been fortunate enough to almost carry that bunker on the right, you know, a few times. Then you've got like a short pitching wedge, gap wedge in. So it all depends where you go. But
I want to do predictions quickly. Donnie, you have won there before, right? Can't remember when. It could have been 4 or 5 years ago. So I'm going to let you start and tell us what your prediction is, and then we can go this way around. Action.
Well, like we've got now a couple of par threes on there, so I'm going to go -4.
Okay, sounds fair. But normally par threes are harder to score on because you've got to make birdies.
Yeah, I still think, the course is going to be wet a little bit, so I think the greens also will be a little bit more reactive. So I think -4.
Andre?
I'm going -6 because I think those 2 par 4s, they were playing about 100 meters in, so they were quite short par 3s. I'm not sure what that par 5 is going to play at. So even though it's difficult to score, it's also difficult to make a terrible score. So I'm going -6. I think it's going to be low.
Jamie?
-5. I haven't played there for a while. So I'm just going between the boys.
Mazza, I'm going to be that one looking at, and I don't want to pronounce on anything, but I think it's going to be very wet. The playing conditions is going to be maybe a IF Africa. I'm going to go -2.
Sure, okay. I'll go -3. I think it's safe there. Grant Westfall says -8. If it goes -8, then our handicap system is not working.
Yeah, then it's broken, really.
It's completely broken.
-7 over here.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Wimpy says Jamie. With Jamie, they're probably -8, says Wimpy. Gerard says -6. The Oaks are going big here. Graham de Villiers says -3. Me to win on -3. This man is confident, people. Graham de Villiers is confident. If he doesn't win this thing, or at least get MVP, psych.
Look, he
Bernard says
normally
-2.
well there, Mazza. I think he got second place or just on a count out. He lost last time, so he plays well there. So he should be confident.
Martin,
but I was also confident at Pecanwood, so pas op, nee, Grampy.
Martin says -4. Kieran says -3. Hansi says -5. Brian. Mark wins on -5. Gary says -3. Rudolph says -5. There we have it. And then Graham says, need to have a ladies' league. Yes. Once we get to 12, we'll think about it. Because there's at least 3 footballs.
Correct.
Cool. Is there anything else anybody wants to say before we sign off for this edition of the Duckhook Show?
Well played, Jamie. You did awesome at the major. Well done, dude. Then go.
Thank you. Yeah, I've got it. It's in a Woolworths bag, all the bits. So I'll see if one of my kids can glue it together, and I'll bring it on Saturday.
Beautiful.
Who can we get as a detective to really find out who let the trophy drop? Let's get.
Blame Paul Valenkamp.
Yeah.
I'm going to blame someone. I'm going to blame him. Just checking my stuff. There's nothing else to show. No, that's it. So we'll be back next week, everybody, because it is the Easter swing. It's very, very busy. So as always, get your bookings in. Let's finalize fields. Let's get the admin done, because it's just going to come thick and fast. You know, at the moment you clean your clubs and put them down, you got to take them out again and come play again and try and get some more ranking points. Awesome. As always, thank you for joining us. It's much appreciated. Much appreciated. Hard for me to say. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do. If you don't share and like our content on Facebook and Instagram, please do. It goes a long way when we share our stuff. But for us, thank you very much. Enjoy.
Thanks, boys. Stay safe.
Guys.
Yes, I'm on.